Alibaba is a falling knife. US SEC will delist all Chinese stocks and Alibaba will be removed from US stock exchange. Chinese government will take down Alibaba and it will be finished as a company. Alibaba is a government's enemy. Alibaba is a fake stock. The stock has no real value. It is a ADR, ADS, and you're just buying stocks in a fake company. It is all fugazi. These are the concerns that I'm hearing from people all around me that are commenting on my videos. Look at this. There is a valid concern. Some of these are valid concern. One concern is from Axel Rapunzel, which says that what do you do when they force you to delist from the US stock market? Okay, there is this guy which I call super stupid. Super stupid comments, don't invest in communist China stocks. You are a traitor to the US if you do. You don't deserve to live in the US if you do. Okay, super stupid is being a communist himself and then is blaming other people to be a communist, and he can't spell communist well. Okay, there is this guy who comments on my videos who says that buying ADR stock in the US is like owning Bitcoin that reside in someone else's wallet, full of YouTube experts nowadays. How stupid can you be when there is hundreds and thousands of stocks from different countries trading as ADRs on our stock exchange? That means you are buying stocks in someone else. Every stock is someone else's wallet. They're a different company. You're buying parts of a company. They can take it away anytime, any day. So you have no control over anything. There is a valid concern from Lance Wong. He watched one of my videos and he says that learn more about the communist country policy and their plan to full force on data protection in future. Okay, there is a Chinese proverb, kill 1 to 100. Okay, this is a valid concern. Okay, there is this guy, super stupid number two. He comes back again. I don't invest in communist China stocks. You're a traitor to US if you do. You don't deserve to live in the US. Okay, so this communist guy, he doesn't want me to live in the US. He spells communist wrong. Okay, so these are the type of people, super stupid. This is Mr. Super Stupid. This is stupid number one, Ian Monroe. Okay, these are the type of people that are commenting on my videos without doing their research. This is utter stupidity and nonsense. Okay, I'm going to express this concern in this video, how valid it is, how liable it is, how good it is, and how bad it is. Let's get right into it. The first concern is the US government delisting Alibaba. In the recent months, we have heard news of US government crackdown on Chinese stocks. Chinese companies with direct tie to Chinese government or the ones that are linked and support the government in some way are the targets. The second target is the companies that do not follow auditing rules set forth by the SEC in conveying their numbers in their revenues and giving out transparent information to the shareholders, to the business owners. US Stock Exchange hosts companies and ticker symbols from around the world. Okay, it's not a place for just American companies. All over the world, companies come and they list their stocks on the US stock exchanges. They have a reputation around the world. You know, the people from all around the world, they want to list their businesses over here. Not all of them, even less than 5% of them are less transparent in their data because they do auditing through their own rules. They have their own government, they have their own mandates how to convey data to different countries, and that's how they operate. It's not just China, it's every country that is listed, every country stock that is listed on our exchange, which is more than thousands of stocks, okay, that convey their data in the way they want it fit, in auditing that is done in the way they want it fit, not through our rules and standards, but they still are listed over here and we still buy and sell them every day on our exchanges. Not one but hundreds. The SEC is never going to delist a single country's stocks from the stock exchange because that will discourage companies from around the world to come and list their companies on our exchange. That is a loss for us, loss for our reputation. We support free markets. This is America is a haven, investors haven. Okay, they support free markets. If we delist companies for these rules for foreign companies that do not abide by our rules, it will be a huge reputation risk for us, which is very unlikely to happen. Delisting a specific country's stock will be detrimental to our reputation on a global scale. Okay, this is so unlikely to happen, and this concern that SEC is going to delist this country's stock is utter nonsense. Article from Motley Fool, which I have it open right here, it says that the US Securities and Exchange Commission hasn't actually started the 3-year countdown to delist Chinese stocks. Instead, the SEC has only issued interim rules instead of starting the delisting process. They haven't started anything. They have just issued interim rules and they are not going to start the process. Okay, US is hesitant to delete Chinese stocks, which would likely hurt the New York Stock Exchange and Nasdaq and discourage other foreign companies from listing their shares on US exchanges. If this countdown never actually starts and China eases off its regulatory restrictions, investors could consider Chinese stocks worthy investments again. This is not me saying it. This is Motley Fool saying it. Motley Fool is a very, very valid source. Okay, they're saying that it will hurt our reputation if we start the delisting process. Okay, and we have only issued warnings. We haven't started the delisting process yet. It will discourage other countries from listing their companies on our exchanges. That is a loss to us, both in revenue, capital, and in our reputation overall on a global scale. So this concern that US SEC will delist all Chinese stocks, especially Alibaba, is utter nonsense. They would not do that. It's just warnings to improve the auditing scales, but it is not going to happen. That's what the article states right here. The second concern is China's government shutting down Alibaba and forcing it to delist its business in the US. That is, they do not want foreign investors' money in tech space in their country. Okay, that is a second concern that is coming out. Okay, that is a second concern that I'm hearing a lot on my videos. Okay, let's address this concern. From this article in Motley Fool, it says that China realizes its recent regulatory actions are spooking investors. That's why it recently urged foreign brokerages to not overinterpret its regulatory actions and declared that the short-term panic did not reflect its economy's long-term value. Okay, China's security regulators also said it would still allow Chinese companies to go public in the US, which allays some concerns about the elimination of the VIE structure. Okay, so it is coming directly from the horse's mouth. They realize that they have done some damage. They have spooked some investors from investing in their businesses, from investing in the VIE structure, which is companies listed in a different island that we invest in. Okay, the ADRs, whatever you want to call it, and that money flows into their country. The regulators are saying that it will still allow Chinese companies to go public in the US. Okay, this is coming directly from the horse's mouth. And if there is a concern out there that is saying that if that they will delist, they will go after it, they will do this and that, that is utter nonsense. They are not stupid. Okay, they have realized the power of free markets and the power of capitalism. They want to control it, they want to regulate it, but they do not want to cut completely their ties with it. So the fear that they are going to delist and they are going to stop the money coming into their country by forcing the companies to delist from our exchanges is utter nonsense. The third and the biggest concern is Baba stock is listed in Cayman Islands and it is not a real company. It is a fugazi. It is listed in Cayman Islands. We are investing in a company that is outside of our reach. We cannot sue anybody. We cannot touch anybody. Okay, it is outside of our touch. It's outside of concern. It's fugazi. We are basically invested in a fake company in a fake island. Okay, if that is the case, then every company listed on the US stock exchange is fake. Okay, because all of them are coming through some source. And this company, Alibaba, is listed on Cayman Islands, but it is being traded by our institutions. The institutions, Credit Suisse, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, Citibank, all these companies, they hold parts of this business that is listed on Cayman Islands, and they are trading it to the common public. They're bringing it to the common public over here as ADS or ADR. Okay, if we do not trust our own institutions, our own bank like JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, what do we trust? Who do we trust? Then we shouldn't trust anybody. We shouldn't trust the government. We shouldn't trust anybody. We shouldn't trust our stock exchanges. We shouldn't trust the stocks that we are buying from our own companies, from our own American companies. We shouldn't trust anybody if that is the case. Okay, so this thing that is being propagated out there, that this company is listed in Cayman Islands and this is a fake company, it's fugazi, it doesn't exist, is complete utter bullshit. It's listed in Cayman Islands, but it is trading through our own institutions which hold parts of this company, and they're bringing it to the public. Our own institutions like Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley. Okay, these are reputable American institutions. They have a reputation to maintain and they have a reputation on the line. If this company is complete fugazi, why would they bring these shares to us to buy them, to buy parts of this company? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? Why would they do that in their own country? Such big names, okay, that are heavily regulated by our own government, our own exchanges. Why would they do that? Why would they bring parts of a fake fugazi company to us to trade? Okay, some of the most reputable YouTubers, like Financial Education, Jeremy, they are saying that the lawyers, if you sit down with a security lawyer, he will tell you that this is complete fugazi, you cannot sue anybody. If this is fugazi, then everything is fugazi. All our exchanges are fugazi. Okay, because someone is trading those stocks. Okay, if you are buying a Johnson and Johnson, if you are buying a JP Morgan stock, you are buying it in a company. If this is fugazi, then that is fugazi too. How does that make sense? So what do you buy then? What is left to buy? Okay, this complete fear mongering that is being published out there, and the hate that we are getting on our channels, people who are trying to promote value investing into businesses that are trading at below prices, it's complete utter nonsense. This is complete short-term traders thinking short-term, not realizing value investing, not realizing the power of value investing. Okay, completely debunking greatest investors of our time like Charlie Munger. Okay, who is buying this stock on US stock exchange, who is buying this stock symbol. Okay, millions of dollars, $37 million. Okay, $37 million of this symbol. And people on YouTube, the short-term people on traders on YouTube are completely debunking them and disrespecting them. And they are saying that this is all bullshit, this is all fugazi. If this is bullshit, then Credit Suisse is bullshit, Goldman Sachs is bullshit, JP Morgan is fake. Everything is fake. Morgan Stanley is fake. Citibank is fake. Wells Fargo. All these institutions, they are fake that are trading these stocks. They're bringing these stocks to the public. Okay. So this company, it is listed in Cayman Islands. Okay. As Alibaba Group Holdings. You can see right here, listed in Cayman Islands. Okay. But on Cayman Islands, we cannot buy directly from Cayman Islands. Businesses like Deutsche Bank, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, they buy parts of this business and they bring it to the public in here. They bring it to the public over here and then the public trades them. They buy this ADS from these companies, from JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, which holds part of this business. So when we are buying this business, we are not buying it directly from Cayman Islands. We are buying it from these companies that are bringing it to us, namely JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, SunTrust, Wells Fargo, HSBC. These are some of the biggest banks in our country. Who else do we trust? Who else do we trust? We don't trust our exchange. We don't trust our banks. We don't trust anybody then. Everything is fugazi. Okay. So this concern that this is a fake company in a fugazi island, we can sue anybody, we can touch anybody if they run away tomorrow. Okay, this is complete utter nonsense, guys. Complete utter nonsense. Don't listen to short-term people, think long-term, do your own research. Okay, go deep into things, find out points, what is going on, what is the reality. Don't be naive. Okay, don't be a sheep. Go out there, do your own due diligence, find out the value in the company. Okay, if there is value, okay. If there is no value, it doesn't matter. Okay, there is value in the company, that's why people are talking about it, and it's being listed from reputable institutions. Go out and do your research. Go out and do your own due diligence before you listen to anybody and before you come on my channel and make broad statements like calling me an outsider or calling me a whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. Do your own due diligence before you blame anybody. Before you do anything, go look at the horse's mouth. Find your own information. And you will come at the end of the day, you will come back to my channel and you will realize that I'm telling the truth. I'm not bullshitting you guys. This is the reality. This is the truth, okay? Coming directly from the horse's mouth. All the concerns that this company is a fake company, it's listed on Cayman Islands, okay? That is fake and that is false. Okay, it's a valid company listed on Cayman Islands, being brought to the public through big banks that we trust and that we respect, that are our institutions. Okay. Second thing, it's going to be delisted from the US, which is US stock exchange. Highly unlikely. It will hurt our reputation and our motto of free markets. Okay, free capitalism, that is what we live on, that is what our statement is, that is who we are. It will hurt that by a lot. Okay, and every country that lists their stocks on our exchange will take a step back. Okay, that will hurt our reputation. Third thing is China going back after against its own institution and stopping foreign investors from putting money into its own technology companies. They just issued a statement, as I showed you, according to Motley Fool, that that is highly unlikely. They realize they have done some damage and they want to ensure the other investors in other companies that it's not going to happen. Okay, they're not going to go after the public that is investing into these businesses. Okay, so these were the three biggest fears that I was facing on my channel. To the comments that are commenting on my channel, okay, like from Axel Rapunzel, yeah, what do you do when they get forced to delist from the US stock market? It is very, very unlikely. Okay, we will not do that because we do not want to hurt our own reputation. That is what we stand for, free markets. Okay, Demanding auditing, clear auditing practices is not bad, and I think Alibaba is already doing that. Okay, but completely delisting, that's not how it works. That's not how the market works. Okay. The second concern from this super stupid guy, Mr. PMZ00, don't invest in communist China stocks. You okay? Spell communist right. First of all, you are a traitor to the U.S. if you do. You don't deserve to live in the U.S. if you do. I am a capitalist at heart. Okay, I believe in capitalism. I do not have to prove it to anybody. Okay, I believe in capitalism and I believe in value investing. You are a communist for telling me that stuff. Okay, for making a broad statement like that. This is a free country. You can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. Okay, you are a communist for saying that statement and disrespecting me on my channel like that. This is my channel. If you have a problem with that, go buzz off. It's why you commenting on my channel like that? Okay, so that is the second concern. The third concern is from the stupid number one, which buying Baba ADR stock in the US is like owning Bitcoin that is tried in someone else's wallet, full of YouTube experts nowadays. First of all, I am not an expert. Okay, I am just a normal guy on YouTube who is doing my due diligence and who is seeing value and who wants to help people to see that value and who wants to help people to make money. Okay, my goal is to make money for myself and make money for people that are watching me, to bring value to people. Okay, if this thing doesn't suit you, you don't want to make money, you want to hurt other people's reputation online, you just want to go shit on other people's walls, you do you. But I'm just doing value investing and I'm bringing the value, trying to bring the value to people. Because let's face it, everything in our markets is at all-time highs. Okay, there are no deals out there. For value investors, it's super hard to deploy cash. And when I see deals like this out there, I want to bring it to the market to the best of my ability. Okay, and I'm not an expert. This is just my opinion. You go do your own research. I'm doing my research. I read articles all night. Sleep 3 hours a day. I'm reading articles all night. I'm doing my research. Are you doing your research? Before you comment on my channel, make sure you do your research and you come here with facts, not with bullshit. The third concern is from a valid concern from Lance Wong. He says that just my advice to learn more about the communist country policy and their plan to full force on data protection in future. China has no issue to force Baba to delist, to move stock back to Hong Kong or China. There is a Chinese proverb, kill one to warn hundreds. I agree with you. They do not have any issue to force Baba to delist or to move stock back to Hong Kong. Actually, they have actually this stock listed in Hong Kong. Okay, kill one to 100s. I do not think they will kill their golden goose. It is highly unlikely. Okay, it is highly unlikely. It will hurt their reputation on a global stage. It will hurt their reputation. It will hurt the capital flows to that country, and it will spook the investors that are investing in China. Okay, they do not want that. They want money coming in because they need to develop their country. Without money there will be no development. Okay, so it is highly unlikely, Lance, that they will do that. Okay, I do not see it. Okay, but it's a valid concern and I'm addressing it right now. Again, super stupid, uh, comes out and again he comments on my channel, but it's okay. Everybody's got their opinions, everybody's got their stuff to do, but I would suggest that before you say anything to other people, make sure you check your facts and make sure you spell your things right, because YouTube is a wild west. Nobody can really do anything, but make sure you check your facts before you do that. If you want to do a honest debate, come out. I have my email address listed. Come out, shoot me an email. Let's do an honest debate, one-on-one. Okay, let's do an honest debate. Let's debate on my channel. Let's show everybody what we're talking about. This is a value investing opportunity and I want to bring it to the people. There are hardly any deals out there, and the real investors, the long-term investors, see it. Okay, the concerns, I picked them up from these comments, and I'm also picked them up from this guy Jeremy from Financial Education. He actually has a really good channel. He brought the concerns in his channel and he didn't address them. He just brought the concerns. Okay, think about these things. Okay, and I'm bringing the concerns up right now and I'm addressing them. Okay, I'm telling you these are the concerns and this is what the situation is like. This is what the reality is like. Okay, so do do Financial Education from Jeremy from Financial Education. um, if you're bringing up the concerns, address them. Do some research and address them. Let people know. Don't let people hanging. Okay, and to all the investors out there, I am buying Alibaba today. I hold it in my portfolio. You buy something else. You buy Tattoo Chef or whatever you want to buy. Okay, whatever spec you want to buy, whatever you want to buy. Okay, and we will meet here in 5 years and we will see where we stand. This is the Frugal Investor signing out.